Will the real husbands please stand up? Fellas, we've got a serious problem on our hands. Your marriage has a very cocky and clever opponent that waits for you to wake up every morning so he can blow his bugle and begin a systematic attack on your relationship with your wife. He does not eat, sleep, or take bathroom breaks. Why? Because when your mission is to disrupt the harmony between couples all over the world, you ain't got time to pause. There's a pearl of wisdom that says the only thing that evil needs to prevail is for good men to stand by and do nothing. So who are you? Are you that man that stands by and does nothing? Let's find out. Every day, men across the country talk to their married brethren, and a majority of the time, it's negative and completely void of any positive opposition. You know the guys I'm talking about. Anytime the challenges of marriage come up, he is leading the charge when it comes to trashing matrimony. He also commands a lot of attention when he performs as well. No matter how obnoxious he gets, he will always be in the company of a few good men, yet no one shuts him down. There's never an offer extended to help him deal with the source of his discontent. That guy needs a good word from a good man, and maybe he can't see you because you haven't stood up. So will you rise? 2 years ago, I overheard two men in line waiting to get lunch at a little grab-and-go restaurant. I couldn't help but overhear them discussing the trouble they have talking with their wives. The first guy seemed to be struggling with the issue, but his wingman, he was all smiles and boastful when he proclaimed, "I don't know what to say, so I just lied to her," followed by a proud chuckle. Now the first man smiled and seemed to be contemplating trying to adopt this strategy for himself. So will the real husbands please rise? You may not realize it, but there are husbands all around you that need to see a positive example of someone who is fighting the good fight and winning. They desperately need it. We have all been in a conference or in a meeting when the boss asks for feedback for a volunteer and the request is met with utter silence until one good man stands up and answers the bell. But then, immediately after his courage is displayed, comes a wave of people who now want to chime in. Where were they 15 seconds ago? Will the real husbands please rise? Never underestimate the impact you can have right now, today. There are people suffering in silence all around us, and they think that marriage can't be done well. Nothing could be further from the truth. But this lie persists because not enough good husbands have risen up. So who are you, and when will you stand up?